Welcome back to St. Louis Rams football. It's week 4 in prime time as the Rams return home to take on the 2-1 Chicago Bears. In week 3, the Rams suffered their first loss at the hands of the New York Jets and also lost number 1 receiver Demaryius Thomas to a broken collarbone, who will miss the next 7 weeks. The offense needs to find a way to replace him, and the defense has to contain Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall. If they play the way they played last week, it's going to be a long night. Hopefully the Rams can find a way to move to 3-1. First up today, we're going to see this dangerous Bears offense. Jay Cutler, Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey. DeMarco Murray gets the start with Matt Forte injured, and Murray gets it on first down and 10. He'll take it left for a gain of 9. Hopefully the run defense continues to play well. Third down and 3 wide for Chicago. Cutler back to pass. Outside looking to Jeffrey, and he makes the catch for a first down, being covered by Trumaine Johnson, who is starting over Alterraun Verner. Murray now off the toss to the outside, outruns one and is wrapped up by Robert Quinn. He's close to the first down. 4 wide this time for the Bears. Cutler outside. John Baldwin makes the catch. Another big receiver they reel in through free agency. That's 13 and another first down. Bears on the move to the Rams 37. The Rams blitz. Cutler middle, caught by Brandon Marshall. Close to another first down. Solid opening possession for the Bears. Now at the 29, they go to Murray. Running left, and he has enough to move the chains. This drive will continue. Marshall and Jeffrey to the right eye formation. Toss left, it's Murray. Following the fullback, he outruns Zimmerman to the edge, and he's got a first down to the 15. Now in the red zone, where these big receivers are a major strength, but to the ground, it's Murray. Room up the middle. Murray is close to another first down. That's 42 yards on this opening possession. Second down. Now a screen. Cutler out to Darius Raynaud. He picks up a block, and Darius Raynaud puts Chicago on the board on their first drive. Touchdown Bears. Methodical passing, running. Cap it off with a screen pass. 7-0. Not a good start for the Rams defense, but now Tavon Austin. 2 yards deep, here he comes. Across the 10, Austin move at the 20, and wrapped up, he's stopped. Good special teams play. And the Rams offense takes the field with Ben Tate returning to the lineup after a 1-week hiatus, and he is welcomed back by a gain of 0, tackled by Geno Hayes. Second down and 10. Bradford takes the snap, passing to the middle, and there's Jared Cook with the catch, a guy who has to be looked at more with the absence of Demaryius Thomas. First down. Cook now lined up in the slot, offset eye. Bradford, pressure up the middle, and Bradford is down. Loss of 7, 3rd and 17 upcoming. Mike Evans checks in on 3rd down and long, and the Rams will back up 5 yards more. Ja Reed jumps. 3rd down and 22, it's Tavon Austin, Stedman Bailey, and Mike Evans. Bradford back to pass. Block picked up, and Bradford downfield to Evans, and he can't make the catch. Would have had a first down. He was hit. It would have been a very tough play, but the Rams kick it. Cutler and the Bears back at work as Murray to the left. He picks up about 3 or 4, tackled by Laurinaitis. Now can the Rams defense get off the field? Bennett in motion, 3rd and 7. Cutler. And he's hit from behind as he throws. The pass is incomplete. Nice job by Corey Nelson. We've got to get some pressure. Here comes Corey Nelson. Gets through a block and takes down Cutler. Good defense. Rams ball, 2:53 to go in the first. Back to Ben Tate, to the left side, and he's tackled by Geno Hayes again, and the Rams will be forced to throw on 3rd down and long. Shotgun formation, trips left. Sam Bradford to the middle and overthrows Stedman Bailey. That was a pretty routine pass, and Bradford just 2 out in front, and the Rams go 3 and out. Bears ball, 2:02 to go in the first. Cutler with a man in motion, hands off to DeMarco Murray, met in the backfield, then taken down by Alec Ogletree. Loss of 5. Bears forced him to 3rd down and long. They need 15 yards. Rams bring 4. Cutler fires and hooks up with Alshon Jeffrey. Coverage was too soft. That was Janoris Jenkins that was beat. Drive continues. Cutler to the shotgun. Rams blitz. Middle, caught by Murray. Gets away from Laurinaitis, and he's to the Rams' 42-yard line, gain of 19. St. Louis switches it up. It's a 3-4 look. Cutler drops back. Downfield to Baldwin, makes the catch, and it's not free! Fumble on the play, it's picked up by Janoris Jenkins on the return in Bears territory, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line. The first Rams forced fumble all season. It comes at a great time. James Laurinaitis forced it out. Excellent timing. Now can the offense capitalize? I formation behind Hyde. He leads the way for Ben Tate outside. to the 20, 15, and Tate inside the red zone. It's a gain of 23, and the Rams are in striking distance. I formation again. Bradford fakes the handoff with time to the flats. There's Carlos Hyde waiting, makes the catch, a short gain of 4. Third down for St. Louis. Bailey in the slot. Evans is in the game. Bradford back to pass. With time, stepping up in the pocket, off balance throw, caught by Mike Evans. That's his first touchdown. The Rams are on the board as Mike Evans fills in for Demaryius Thomas and collects his first touchdown. Here it is one more time. Nice job by Bradford, and Mike Evans finishes the job. It's 7 apiece. The fumble led to 7 points. Bears ball as the handoff goes to DeMarco Murray, and he's hit hard in the backfield. That's Robert Quinn from his 3-4 outside linebacker spot. Still in the 3-4. Can they stop DeMarco Murray this time? To the 35, he has some room and runs through 3 Rams. Murray still going. Powerful run. He puts Chicago on the edge of field goal range and has 75 yards already in the first half. They go with the I formation, and they're going to give it right back to DeMarco Murray, but this time he's trapped in the backfield. Ty Zimmerman, after getting run over, makes the tackle in the backfield. Third down and 12. Rams playing soft again. Will it hurt them? Cutler with time. End zone for Marshall. It's picked off. Janoris Jenkins wins that battle, and St. Louis will take over at the 20. Didn't get it high enough or far enough for Marshall as Janoris makes the play. That's 4 interceptions in 4 games. 7.5 to go in the second quarter. Handoff to Ben Tate, trying to spin away from the end, and he's tackled by Jackson Jeffcoat. It's a loss. The running game is not working. Rams have to throw it on 3rd and 11. Bears blitz and Bradford to the outside with good coverage downfield. Isaiah Peed can't handle it. Well shy anyway. Rams go 3 and out. Bears ball at their own 48-yard line. 2 turnovers on 2 straight drives. Now they go to DeMarco Murray, who takes a big hit from James Laurinaitis. Gain of 4. Rams 48-yard line this time. It's Cutler from the shotgun being blitzed. A free man gets to him. It's Robert Quinn with the sack. DeMarco Murray completely whiffed, and Robert Quinn has his 2nd on the season. Good to see some guys get in the backfield, forcing 3rd down and long. Cutler dropping back deep, lobbing to the sideline. Brandon Marshall, 1st down Chicago. That was impressive. Chicago goes to the I formation. Rams show blitz. They back off. Cutler, man open downfield. It's Alshon Jeffrey to the 10-yard line. 1st down. Chicago threatening. Bennett moves to the slot. Cutler to throw. He's got his man Alshon Jeffrey, who beat Trumaine Johnson. It's a touchdown. Chicago back up by 7. Not an easy first start for Trumaine Johnson. Rams have plenty of time, but can they move the football? 3:20 to go. Bradford hits his man on the slant. Austin fumbled it, and his teammate from West Virginia, Stedman Bailey, is there to recover. 3rd down and 5. Beckham in the game. Bradford looking to pass. Good protection. Now with the lob. Austin's got it over the shoulder. Makes a move. 35-yard line. He's so much fun to watch. This will never get old. And with no Demaryius Thomas, we need Tavon to make our offense some plays. Now in field goal range on 2nd down, it's a handoff. Carlos Hyde follows Rhett Ellison, the benefit of having multiple fullbacks. Now 3rd down and 3. Beckham back in the game. Bradford looking for Odell Beckham. He's got it over the middle and hangs on while taking the contact. Loose out of downs. St. Louis still has 2 timeouts. Bradford fakes the handoff. Excellent job of the O-line as Tavon Austin over the middle makes the reception at the 8. Rams hurry back to the line, trying to save as much time as they can. Bradford to Tate, up the gut, and he's stopped at the 2. Big 3rd down and goal, 3 wide, 10 seconds left. Bradford, end zone for Austin, and out of bounds. Try to hit him in the corner, and just a little too far out. Tried to take advantage of the mismatch, unsuccessful. Rams add 3. It's 14-10 at halftime. A good competitive first half, but we need to see more out of the offense in the second. The Bears offense got off to a fast start, but 2 turnovers have kept them to only 14 points, while the Rams have barely over 100 yards of total offense. This team is struggling with no Demaryius Thomas. 3rd quarter underway, and here is dangerous Tavon Austin. From the 20, and gets loose at the 30. Austin to the 40, makes a move. At midfield, he crosses the 50 and is down in Chicago territory. Short field, this should help. Bradford goes quick. He saw the mismatch right away, and there's Tavon Austin, now down to the 36. Rams already on the edge of field goal range, and now the handoff going to Tate, running to the right side, cutting upfield, and a powerful move to gain a few extra yards. That's nice. Hyde and Ellison in the game on 3rd and short. Handoff, runs through a defender, and that's an easy first down pickup for Carlos Hyde. Same backfield in the game, 1st and 10. Fake to Ellison, the flip to Hyde. Ball gets knocked free. Geno Hayes scoops it up, and I don't think Sam Bradford can catch him. Geno Hayes to the 20, being chased by Jared Cook. Touchdown Bears. A disaster of a play as Jackson Jeffcoat was the one who knocked it out of Carlos Hyde's hands with this big hit, and Geno Hayes had an easy scoop and score. Now it's 21-10. Rams offense trying to make up for it. To work they go. It's Austin Pettis in the flats and wrapped up after a gain of 5. Another guy stepping in for Demaryius. 3 wide for St. Louis. They go to the ground. Ben Tate has the first down as he gets to the 35-yard line. Still struggling to maintain a healthy average in this one. 1st and 10. Bradford. Excellent pass protection. And Austin Pettis with a slow spin move. He does get the first down to the 46. Austin in the slot. 3 wide again. Bradford facing a 4-man rush. Wide open underneath. It's Jared Cook. First down St. Louis to the 43 of Chicago. Nice underneath passing game for St. Louis as they go to 2nd down and 4. And back to the short game. It's Stedman Bailey hanging on. It's a gain of 6 and a first down. The offense is moving the ball a lot better as Bradford on 1st and 10. Play action now out to Tavon Austin. Not much after the catch. He only gets 9. But this is at least very efficient. 2nd and 1. Here's Tate. He'll go right up the gut, get the first down, and spin ahead for more as he's shy of the 10. But the Rams inch closer, and I think Jared Cook has to be the primary target here. Bradford with twin tight ends. There's Rhett Ellison with the catch. He's down to the 1. And so a yard to go for St. Louis. Hyde at fullback I formation. Handoff. Tate, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. They do avenge the fumble. Get the points back. We're back to a 1-score game. The Rams will go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Bradford, chase to his right, off balance. Austin, no, he couldn't make the catch. Tried to make a one-hander, but could not maintain control as he was so close to making this a 3-point game. Bears offense in the 3rd quarter for the first time taking a snap as Cutler throws it quick to John Baldwin. Over the middle, he's covering up the football. He already fumbled once. Gain of 7. Bennett to the left, Murray the lone back. Cutler facing a blitz. And Cutler off balance to Alshon Jeffrey. He's got it. First down, Bears. It is not fun having to cover these big wideouts. 1st and 10, now they'll go to the ground. DeMarco Murray and Chris Long makes the stop. I tell you, he's a great run defender in these 3-4 packages. 2nd down and 10. Right back to Murray. Stopped once more. This time it's Laurinaitis. The front 7 is starting to take over. 3rd down and long. Cutler needs 11. Deep drop. And pressured. He's sacked. Everson Griffin got the Jay Cutler, and that will force 4th and long. Let's watch this one more time. Griffin in the nickel package just gets right around the right tackle, and Cutler didn't have a chance. Rams ball with a 5-point deficit to start the 4th quarter. It's a counter play for Ben Tate to the left. Makes the move outside. That was nice. Now room across the 50. Ben Tate scampering inside the 30. And Tate all the way to the 15-yard line. Huge gain, his longest on the season. And a lot of it due to that move right there to get outside. And he showed off a little bit of speed there as well. 15-yard line for St. Louis. Bradford looking to pass. Middle to Tate, and he's hit, dropped the football. We'll go to 2nd down. St. Louis going twin tight ends again in the red zone as Bradford to pass. Jared Cook, no, he couldn't make the catch either, so 3rd and 10. Pete at halfback, 3 wide for Bradford. From under center, dropping back, good protection. Middle to Mike Evans, he has it, first down, Rams. Evans with his 2nd big catch of the game, 1st down and goal. Surprisingly, they go 3 wide at the 1. It's a draw to Ben Tate. He muscles into the end zone, and the Rams have taken the lead. Touchdown, Ben Tate. Now they'll go for 2 to make this a 3-point game. Bradford with twin tight ends. Dropping back, firing to Cook, who tries to make a one-handed catch and is unable to. Another failed 2-point conversion. Trying to make these one-handed catches. A wild throw from Bradford. St. Louis takes their first lead, but it's only by a single point. Bears drive starts. Cutler wants a screen. It's tipped and almost intercepted by Robert Quinn. Chris Long got a hand on it. That could have been great for us. 3rd down and 6. Cutler to the sideline. Baldwin's out of bounds. Nowhere near the 1st down marker. That's a 3 and out. Now the Rams can try to build this lead. They have 10 minutes. The ground, it's Tate. Not much room. Maybe 2. So 3rd and 9. Pettis is in the slot. Austin out wide as Bradford takes the shotgun snap. Middle of the field for Pettis. It gets knocked down. And Tavon Austin had an easy touchdown. That was a terrible miss. Chicago still only down by 1 point. 9.5 minutes to play. Cutler on 1st down and 10. He's looking outside. There's Martellus Bennett making the reception. He's tackled at the 42-yard line. A split shotgun set for the Bears. Cutler back to pass. Excellent protection. He looks middle and is wild looking for Brandon Marshall. Bad miss. The Rams looking for another stop on this Bears offense. 3rd and 9. Cutler. Everybody's going deep. To his right, looking long. Brandon Marshall. Incomplete. What a breakup by James Laurinaitis. He had it. And Laurinaitis comes through and just goes right through his hands. That's a very clutch play by Laurinaitis, and the Rams take over. Still a 1-point game, trying to make this a little bit safer of a lead as Bradford misses Tavon Austin. 2 out in front, and the Rams will try to convert on 3rd down, needing 8. Bradford dropping back. Good protection as he launches it downfield. Caught! Stedman Bailey with the 1st down. Big play for the Rams as they're in field goal range for Zerline, and we'll try to run a little bit of clock. Ellison in motion as Tate follows him to the left, and he picks up a solid 7 or 8. Now over 120 on the day. Bradford on 2nd down, the fake. Rolling to his right, 1-6. Tavon Austin! Out of bounds! So close to a touchdown, how close was it? Austin with the catch, left foot down, right foot out of bounds. That's a good call. 3rd down and 2-eye form, and Bradford will pass for it. Middle of the field for Bailey, and it's incomplete. The Rams have been stopped. They have to kick the field goal, so the Bears are only down by 4. A touchdown takes the lead. Cutler on 1st down and 10, and he's got a man wide open. Alshon Jeffrey. Way too much separation. 1st down. 44-yard line. No hurry. A lot of time left as Cutler in the pocket. He's sacked. K1 short with the pressure. Just what the Rams need this late in the game. They force a 2nd and long. Cutler goes to an empty set. Dropping back, he's got his man Marshall, tackled by Verner. Gain of 13, 3rd down and 5. Stacking receivers to the left. Cutler back to pass. Flats, he's got Bennett, wrapped up by Corey Nelson. Gain of 1, 4th down Chicago. They punt. Rams have 2:41 to go in the game. Can they run this clock down? Tate gets it, and DJ Williams stops him after a loss of 1. On 3rd down, the Rams look to pass. Minute 57 to go. Bradford will throw with time in the pocket. Launching it deep for Evans. Incomplete. 4th down, the Bears will get another chance. And Austin was getting open right as Bradford released the pass. A little bit more patience, and he probably had him. Can the defense hold strong? A minute 41 to go. Chicago down by 4. Cutler back to pass on 1st down. Pressured. Off balance. Intercepted. Alterraun Verner. And the Rams have another chance to put this game away. The pressure once more gets to Cutler. And this time he pays the price. Alterraun Verner with his 1st on the season. It's time to put this game away. Bradford hands off to Tate. He takes it left. Across the 50 and a gain of 7 on 1st down and 10. Now a 1st down will end the game. Minute 31, Hyde leads the way. Tate gets it up the middle. With his power, he got enough. 1st down, bowl game. The St. Louis Rams hold off the Chicago Bears and get a 25-21 victory. Wasn't always a pretty game, it certainly wasn't, but a win is a win. And today, the defense, I believe, played their best game all season. They only allowed 14 points. Remember, there was that fumble for a touchdown. So we held this offense to 14 points. And I believe the reason why is the pressure that we kept putting on Cutler. 3 sacks plus that final pressure to make him throw a mistake that was intercepted by Alterraun Verner. And speaking of the secondary, I think we're going to stick with this. Trumaine Johnson on the outside, he's a big cover corner, and we're in the nickel most of the time anyway, so it's not really much of a demotion for Alterraun Verner to be the 3rd corner and play in the nickel. He's just now in a different spot most of the time. The Rams are now 3-1 and currently lead the NFC West as the Seattle Seahawks have lost 3 straight games. With the first quarter of the season complete, let me know in the comments section, who do you think are the Rams' offensive and defensive MVPs so far this season? We're off to a 3-1 start, and next we play the 3-1 Detroit Lions. We'll try to stop another high-powered offense and contain the game's best wide receiver. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Hopefully the offense gets better against the Lions, but I'll see you guys next time when we try to move to 4-1 and take down Detroit. Have a great day. I'll see you guys then.